and let it shine just on the night. Howdy lovelies! OMG! I know it's been a while since I've gotten on YouTube. I have uploaded a video. I am so sorry in advance for that, but as you guys know, the fall 2016 semester is on gear. So I've been super busy with school stuff. I'm taking 19 hours a semester just to try to finish off, and I'm trying to finish as strong as possible. Another thing I have going on is also an organization that I'm in that I'm dedicating my time to as well. So there's just a lot of things that have been going on, but I do miss recording videos. This is amazing. It feels so good to be back. And the topic that I have for you guys today is a little inspirational, just something like that, and I think it's something that applies to all of us. I feel like all of us at some point in our lives have been through it, so I really hope that you guys enjoy this video and that you learn something from it, like always. Also, fall season is here, so I'm so excited for that. I love candles, so if you guys know any good smelling candles that you recommend, please comment below, text me, anything, let me know what scent so I can go out and purchase those, because I am in love with candles, especially in the fall season. With that being said, I am so excited for this fall season. It's one of my favorite seasons. Spring and fall are like this just because the weather is so nice at one point. But I do love to wear sweaters and sweatpants and jeans and anything like that. So I would say I lean more towards the fall, but I don't know, I like the flowers and I like spring. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this video. I really hope that you guys enjoy, and let's get to it. So the first thing that I want to talk about is body image. Personally, I consider myself average. I know that I'm not super toned or anything like that. I do consider myself average, and while I was growing up, there was obviously those bullies in elementary, middle school that would say, oh my gosh, you know, you don't look like them, you know. Obviously, all those comments, all that stuff made me stronger to where I am right now. And right now, I am the most comfortable with my body that I can be. Like, yes, I work out. Why? Because I try to be as healthy as I can. It's not anymore about, oh my gosh, looking skinny. Like, I want to look like a Victoria's Secret model. No, it's not like that at all. It's about my health more than anything, and I feel like that's how it should be for a lot of people. We don't even look at our health. We don't even stop to think about it. Now, there are many issues, many contributions that go into this. For example, people that are working a 9-to-5 job and then have to come home to kids, or a college student that doesn't have time because they have all these things going on. But trust me, doing something, even if you do something in your house, in your apartment for 10 minutes or 30 minutes, it's doing something. It's better than laying down in a couch. Therefore, you're getting at least your heart rate going and moving above normal. So the main thing that I'm trying to get to is that it's not about being skinny anymore. It's about being healthy. And I feel like a lot of people have issues with that. Like, if I don't look a certain way, then so-and-so is not going to like me, or I'm not going to attract the person that I want to attract just because I don't look the way they want me to look or the way society wants me to look. It's not about, that's about being comfortable in your own skin. There's nothing more precious than a confident woman who walks up like she owns everything. Why? Because she's confident in herself. She likes the way she looks. And that, I feel like that's the point I've gotten to in my life. Like, I've gone through a lot of things. I've gone, for example, through a beauty pageant. The beauty pageant was one of the things that emphasized this a lot more, because obviously I didn't look like any of the other girls. I don't know in what category I would fall. I was not slim, I was not small, but I was very confident in myself. Everybody is beautiful in their own way. Like, there can be a person that looks different, but what you really have to look into is their inner beauty. I feel like that counts so much more than the physique. Like, the physique, yeah, because you see that person, you might be attracted, but get to know them, even if probably they don't attract you as much. Get to know that person, talk to that person. Don't try to stay away from that person. You never know what could be going on in their life. What can they learn from you, what you can learn from them. So don't be so quick to just judge someone because of their body image. They need to feel confident. They need to feel confident in themselves, because you own this place. They own this world. Like, you're here for a reason, and it's not because of your body image. It's because of other reasons that we're in this world. And another thing is brains over beauty. Whenever you're trying to look for a person, their intelligence is so much more important than the way they will actually look. Like, yeah, you might feel attracted to a certain type, so to certain muscles, to a certain bottle-shaped girl, but you know what? It's not always going to be like that. Beauty fades. Beauty will fade as time will go, but it's most important for your intelligence, for what you have in your heart to actually matter in this world and actually make a difference. So do not feel uncomfortable with your body, because you are yourself, and if you love your body, you work it, girl, or you work it, guy. You own this world, and your body image should not be anything to make you feel low, to make you feel uncomfortable. It should definitely not. Now, if you want to make a change, that's a total different story. One of the main reasons for that change could be health issues, and I am so for that. Like, you go ahead, you do what makes you happy. But if you feel like you have to be a certain way for society, don't even bother. Be yourself and be happy, be comfortable in what you're in. The next thing I want to talk about is nationality. Now, I am in a university, and here, I guess you say the population is not as large among Hispanics as there is compared to other nationalities or other ethnicities or races. Growing up, I always saw this structure that Hispanics or Latinos were not able to progress. Like, they're not able to grow. They would just stop at a certain standard and work for the rest of their lives. Fortunately, my family inspired me, and they told me, yes, you can do it. You're gonna go to a university. Hispanics and Latinos are growing, and we're growing in every aspect of the way. In education, in income, in professionalism, we are growing. And that's amazing to see, especially for me. Like, I never thought, like, I would get this far. I would ask my parents, like, oh, like, where'd you go to school, things like that. And the level of education that they reached is nothing compared to the level of education I have reached now. And I'm so thankful for them, for letting me grow as an individual and believing in me. I think that's one of the biggest things as well. Like, families believe in each other, help each other grow. We should not stop no matter what. And I'm saying this because I feel like most of my audience falls in between the categories of Hispanic and Latinos. Like, don't stop where you are. Keep going. If you dream of something big and you want to accomplish it, keep pushing hard. Force yourself to study if you're in school. Force yourself to practice in whatever it is that you want to do. But do not give up, because that's one of the most important things. And we could definitely put the Hispanic community up top. We can definitely do it if we all work together, and if you believe in yourself, keep working for those goals, and eventually you will reach them. Next topic is people always try to bring you down. Unfortunately, this is the case. A lot of people will always try to bring you down. They will always try to bring negative comments into your life. They're going to exist, and they have always existed, and they will forever exist. But you know what? You need to ignore the negativity, because that's not going to do you any good in the long run. I promise you. Ignoring them is the best revenge. It's the best thing that you could do, and it would also help you internally as externally. Don't mind what others say. Like, if there's one thing about me that I've learned as well, is that you can't let people get to you, because if you do, it tears you down, it brings you down, and that's what they want to see. But you have to rise up, because you're better. You're above them for a reason, you know, and they're talking behind your back because they're behind you, you know. You can't let yourself down, especially not let those comments bring you down. One of the most important things that I want you to get out of this video is also not to judge, because it's not healthy for anybody to judge. We don't know what the other person in front of us or next to us in class or in the bus or in the car beside us. We don't know what they're going through. So we can't just assume, oh, you look ugly, or you can't put yourself together, you don't look smart. Do not judge people, because that's one of the worst things that you could possibly do. You don't know 100% what they're going through. Do not judge a book by its cover, no matter what it is. It could be a physical book, it could be a person, it could be a thing. It doesn't matter. Just try not to judge. That's one of the healthiest things that we could do. And I could tell you that as a health major, it's one of the best things that we can do to have a happier life, is not to judge and not to let those negative comments get to us if they do occur. Woo! So a big, huge thing is do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. I cannot emphasize this anymore. You have to do what makes you happy, because that's the only way that you're going to find happiness within yourself. Happiness is not thrown to us. It's not given to us. We have to find it ourselves. We have to look at the positive aspect of life, no matter what it is. Do what makes you happy. If someone says, no, you shouldn't dress that way, or you look ugly, that doesn't go with you. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing makeup tutorials? No. Do not feel discouraged whatsoever. You do what makes you happy, because that's what's going to make the whole entire world a better place if we're all happier humans. So definitely do what makes you happy. Whatever it is, traveling, being in school, being a teacher, I don't know. Whatever it is, you do it and you go for it.